Intro. All right, gentlemen, let's get real for a moment. Have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to connect with a woman, but no matter what you say or do, it feels like your efforts fall flat? Maybe she seems disinterested, distant, or even uncomfortable. You might walk away from the conversation scratching your head, wondering what went wrong. Here's the truth. Connecting with a woman, especially when you're older, isn't just about what you say. It's about how you come across. Sometimes, subtle missteps in your approach can send the wrong signals, and you might not even realize you're making them. But don't worry, this isn't a lost cause. If you're an older man who wants to spark genuine attraction and form a deeper connection, it's time to stop guessing and start understanding. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 6 most common flirting mistakes older men make, and, more importantly, how to avoid them. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to approach a woman with confidence and make her want to know more about you. Let's jump right into it. Mistake 1. Feeling like you need to prove yourself. Let's start with one of the most common traps, the feeling that you have to prove yourself to a woman. It could be through talking about your career, your successes, your fancy car, or all the incredible things you've done in life. You might think that by showcasing your achievements, you're impressing her and showing that you're a worthy catch. But here's the kicker. Overdoing it can actually backfire. When you constantly talk about how great you are, it can give off the vibe that you're insecure and need validation. Women, especially those who are mature and confident, aren't impressed by a laundry list of accomplishments. They're more drawn to authenticity and emotional depth. So, if you're too busy talking about what you've achieved, you miss the chance to connect on a personal level. Instead of leading with your achievements, focus on your passions and interests. Share what excites you in life, whether it's a hobby, a cause you care about, or something you've always wanted to learn. Let her see the real you. Confidence isn't about proving that you're good enough. It's about knowing that you already are. When you're comfortable in your own skin, your personality will shine through, and that's much more attractive than any resume you could present. Mistake 2. Overloading her with compliments. Compliments are a great way to start a conversation or break the ice, but there's a fine line between flattery and overdoing it. Complimenting her looks is all well and good, but if you're constantly telling her how beautiful, stunning, or perfect she is, it can start to feel insincere. She'll begin to wonder, is this all he sees in me? Overloading her with compliments can also put her on a pedestal, making her feel like she's untouchable, and that's not a healthy dynamic. Women want to feel seen and valued for who they are, not just for their looks. So, while it's nice to tell her she's attractive, make sure to balance it out with compliments that reflect her personality, intellect, and unique traits. Instead of repeating the usual, "You're so gorgeous," try something more meaningful. For example, you might say, "I really admire how you always find the humor in any situation. It's contagious." This shows that you're paying attention to the little things that make her special, beyond just her physical appearance. Complimenting her sense of humor, her kindness, or her intelligence lets her know that you see her as a whole person, not just someone to look at. Mistake 3. Trying too hard to act young. This one's tricky because it's so common. Trying to act younger than you are in order to appeal to younger women. Maybe you change your style, adopt slang that's popular with younger crowds, or try to adopt a carefree, youthful attitude. The idea is that if you seem younger, you'll seem more attractive. But here's the thing. Trying too hard to seem younger can make you appear insecure about your age, and women can pick up on that. Instead of trying to fit in with a younger crowd, embrace the fact that you're older, wiser, and more experienced. The confidence that comes with maturity is what truly attracts women. Trying to act younger is a red flag that you're not comfortable with who you are, and that's never a good look. So what should you do instead? Own your age with pride. Dress well. Nothing says confidence like a sharp suit or well-fitted clothes. Speak with authority, but also with warmth. Share your experiences, but in a way that's humble and approachable. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin, who aren't afraid to show their age and experience, and who carry themselves with a quiet, assured confidence. Mistake 4. Focusing too much on physical attraction. Here's another classic mistake: focusing too much on physical attraction right from the start. Sure, chemistry is important, and physical attraction is a part of any relationship. But if your interactions are overly focused on her looks, or you try to escalate things too quickly, it can feel shallow, and she'll probably start pulling away. Instead of jumping straight into physical flirtation, try to create a deeper connection first. Engage her in meaningful conversation. Ask her questions about her life, her passions, and her experiences. Show a real interest in her thoughts and perspectives. When she feels heard and understood, the physical connection will follow naturally. Women want to feel like they're being valued for more than just their looks. So take the time to get to know her on an emotional and intellectual level. Mistake 5. Ignoring boundaries. Flirting is fun, but it's crucial to be mindful of boundaries. As an older man, you might have years of experience navigating social interactions, but sometimes, in your enthusiasm, you may unintentionally cross a line. Whether it's getting too close physically, telling an inappropriate joke, or misreading her cues, failing to respect boundaries can quickly make things uncomfortable. Let's say you're having a conversation, and you notice that she's leaning away from you, giving shorter answers, or pulling back when you get closer. These are clear signs that she might need more space. If you ignore these signs and push forward, you risk coming off as disrespectful or overly forward. The key to avoiding this mistake is being tuned into her body language. If she's not engaging with you or seems uncomfortable, slow down. Respect her personal space and give her the freedom to dictate the pace. You can even say something like, "I hope I'm not being too forward, just let me know if I am," which shows self-awareness and that you care about her feelings. A man who respects boundaries demonstrates emotional intelligence, and that's incredibly attractive. Mistake 6. Taking flirting too seriously. Finally, let's talk about the most underrated mistake: taking flirting too seriously. When you get too wrapped up in saying the perfect thing or making a flawless impression, you miss the point of flirting altogether. Flirting is supposed to be light-hearted, fun, and playful, a way to create a connection in a relaxed environment. Women are naturally drawn to men who can laugh at themselves, who can enjoy the moment, and who aren't afraid to be a little silly. If you're always worried about saying the right thing, you'll put too much pressure on the interaction, which can make things feel tense. Instead, try to let go of the need to be perfect. Share a funny story, maybe one where you embarrassed yourself a little, and laugh about it. Show that you don't take yourself too seriously. When you allow the interaction to flow naturally and enjoy the process of getting to know each other, you create a comfortable, attractive dynamic where she feels at ease and open to you. How to fix these mistakes? Now that you know the 6 most common flirting mistakes, how can you fix them? The first step is self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your past interactions and identify which of these mistakes you might be making without realizing it. Once you're aware of them, it's much easier to change your approach. Shift your mindset from trying to impress her to simply connecting with her. Women are drawn to authenticity, emotional intelligence, and confidence. When you focus on genuinely getting to know her, your efforts will feel more natural and you'll see a much better response. Here's your challenge. Take what you've learned today and start applying it in real-life interactions. Remember, flirting isn't about using tricks or techniques to win her over. It's about creating a real, authentic connection. The next time you're talking to a woman, Keep these tips in mind, avoid these mistakes, and watch how differently she responds to you